Do 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 do. Hello. Yes, I'm back for a video, and sorry again it's been so long, but I'm here to talk about Reading Festival. I went on the Saturday. I got a Saturday ticket and went with my dad. And yes, I went with my dad, and he's 50 something. Sorry, Dad, I can't remember your birthday. And yeah, we went to Reading Festival, and it was awesome. And I will tell you everything that happened. Basically, we got there, and first things first, you had to queue for ages and get the boat to the actual fields. And the first thing I thought, I was sitting there, I was like, oh, this is going to be a great day. And then the first thing I overheard a man talking about was, yeah, and I got back and my tent smelt of fanny. That was nice. So, yeah, that was my first impression of Reading Festival. But that didn't scare me away, and we got on the boat and went, and then we got there and you had to go and change your actual ticket, ticket, into one of these wristbands, and I've managed to squeeze my hand out of this hole here, and because it was around my wrist, and you can't get it off because of the, whatever it's called, staple. But yeah, they gave you these and had to make sure it was properly on, because if it comes off, you can't go to Reading Festival. You have to they kick you out. And I met, as I was getting this put on, one of the girls was like, "Are you Sprinkle of Glitter's sister?" I was like, "Yeah, I am." She was like, "Oh, I watch your videos and I'm Zoe's friend." I was like, "Oh, that's really weird. I've been here 5 minutes and ah." So that was cool. So hello to that person. And then yeah, we went in and had about 6 hours to kill, because I wanted to see the vaccines, Florence and the Machine and Kasabian, and the vaccines came on at 6:30, but I heard from my trusty NME magazine that the vaccines were going to be at the signing tent, so waddled over there, and it was about 3 o'clock, well, they were signing at 3 o'clock, and I came prepared, and I took my CD with me, because I thought, if I meet the vaccines, I'm going to want them to sign something. So, yeah, we were queuing. I queued for about 40 minutes, and then this guy came and said, "Sorry, guys, we're cutting off the queue here. They're only going to sign for another 15 minutes. You're not going to meet the vaccines." I was like, what? This, no, they're my favourite band. This is my life. No. So, what I decided to do was, because they were kind of outside on a table and you could see them, I went round to the front of the crowd and pushed my way through, holding up my CD I'm trying to get through, I want to get my CD there. And then Justin, the lead singer, was just sitting there oh, no one's here to sign yet, because they were everyone else was still down at the beginning and he was at the end. So I was holding up my CD, I was at the front, and I was like, "Justin!" And I lobbed him my CD, and he caught it. It broke on the table, but he caught it, not the actual CD, just the case came up. He caught it, fixed it, and signed it for me. And I got it back with a stern telling off from the security guard, but that is fine, because I have got a signed vaccine CD. Oh, hells to the yeah. Signed vaccine CD from Justin Young. Oh, I nearly cried. And the guy was holding it "If I see you throwing this one more time, I'm going to put it in the bin." And I was just holding on to it his hand in my hand. I was like, "Thank you. Thanks now. I'll take that back now, thank you. Yeah, great, thanks." And he signed it, and I was like, oh my god. So I just lobbed it at him, and he caught it, and he signed it for me, and I thought it was the best day ever. So yeah, after that I pretty much broke down, and then when we went to the dance tent for a bit just to see what was going on there, and it was manic, so we got out. And then had a few hours to kill, so we just had ice cream and food and just hung around a bit. And on and off it was raining all day, but that was fine. Because then eventually it came to 6:30 and the vaccines came on. So we went in there and, oh, it was amazing. They just were going, and it was crazy, mosh pits everywhere. Because we went to the front, so we were in the heart of it all. And my dad was halfway through about when the song Wetsuit came on, my dad was like, "Do you want to get on my shoulders?" So I was like, "Oh my god, yeah." So I got on his shoulders and we just stood up there and singing Wetsuit. I'm not going to sing it, but I made a video of the whole thing as well, so I put that up on Twitter. If you have Twitter, go and check that out. And I put that up, and it was just amazing. And then the vaccines left, and then Florence came on, and I didn't see too much of that because it was all so many people everywhere. But it's fine because I'd already seen her and Kasabian before, but anyway. So I just stood there, I was like, oh my god, this is manic. And then it got to Kasabian. Oh my god, it was crazy. Like, mosh pits opening every second, just getting thrown in them, and like a bruise everywhere. I've got a bruised rib right here, because I woke up the next day and I was like, ow, why the hell does it was hurting still now. It's like, why the hell is my rib hurting? And my dad was like, oh, you've either bruised or cracked it. I was like, what? I can't have done that. But yeah, people like pushing into you, pushing you over, and you're like dead on the floor, and it's crazy, but it was awesome. And then we left and had to walk back to the car and got in, just like went home, we got some McDonald's on the way back, just got some chips on the way back, and had a pretty awesome day. So overall, Reading, 10 out of 10, and I'm going to go again next year. I'm definitely going to camp next year because I went to see the Foo Fighters as well this year, but I couldn't get a weekend ticket, and so I just had to watch them on TV, which made me sad because I knew people were there and I really wanted to be there. But I'll go next year. I'll go for the whole weekend. And I also picked up a program from there, which is like a little, you put it around your neck, as my example is showing, and just walk around with it all day, and it's really cool because you just take it out, and it had like all the little who's on when and what stage they're on, and it was pretty awesome. And also we saw the BBC One Treehouse, where you may see like when they're doing the live coverage or the highlights, they have kind of Greg James and Fern Cotton are up there, so we saw that as well. So pretty good day overall. So anyone that is scared of going to festivals or wasn't sure if they wanted to go or not, I recommend it. You don't have to go in the front and get your ribs bruised, but you can just stand at the side, and there's plenty of food, and it's not as bad as everyone thinks. I mean, the toilet facilities are not nice, like, smelled like wee, and you could see the wee. It wasn't nice, but it's cool, and you can dress up, and you just look amazing, and feel amazing, and listen to amazing music, and just have an amazing day with amazing people. I'm not going with my dad next year, though, that's for sure. I'm going with someone else, but it was still worth it. So go to a festival, even if it's Leeds or Reading or Glastonbury or Isle of Wight or V or anything else, go to one because they're awesome, and you never know what might happen. You might meet your favourite band, you might get a signature, you just don't know. So go to them, and I'll see you next time on my next video. Sorry it's been a long time, and sorry about the quality again. I'm on my phone still because of technical difficulties with the laptop. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye!